What's happening, everybody, man? I hope everybody had a good week, good weekend. I ain't seen you guys for like 2 weeks, man. You know, it's been a long time. You know what I mean? But we still getting busy, man. Just still working, trying to get all the bugs worked out, trying to have a good time. You know, we just hope that everybody is getting ready for this big race that's coming up. And you know, also out there having fun with your equipment, man, and getting these races and getting it on, man. You know, I'm not gonna hold everybody up too long. I got my man Ray Perez up here today. I appreciate it. First time I met him, man. You know, and how you doing, Mr. Ray?
We're doing good, doing good. Hope everyone else is doing well.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, I watch a lot of your videos and watching y'all guys. I see your hardware you got in the back, so you definitely ain't no new guy to the scene.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a little while.
Yes, sir. They say one of the questions I got for you, they call you Sting Ray.
That is true. I've got. I'm really into Mustangs, the real cars.
Mm-hmm.
I've built a few, and I've got a '65 GT 350R. It's a
Okay.
Shelby clone. It's supercharged and nitrous fed, and so they called me Stang. So
Uh
Stang Ray. That's
huh.
how that came about.
That's all right. That's all right, man. You know, well, um, a lot of people may know you, but I know I want to get to know your background, Mr. Ray. Can you tell me a little bit about your background, man, and how you got in it, how you got to where you at now, and and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I've been racing, shoot, since probably the '80s. Started with off road, electric off road.
Hmm.
My son at the time was probably about 5 years old, had his own car, and we'd go to the races. We started on with off road, and then we moved on to on road, and even did mini Z's for a while. I
Okay.
was always interested in drag racing. Like I said, I've had Mustangs in the past that I've taken to the drag strip. I had a '71 Mach 1 with a Cleveland and nitrous, and did that for a little while. And then I came across these guys, Kevin, Big Wheel, Butchie.
Uh huh.
All those guys were racing in a suburb of Chicago. I think it was called Phoenix. They raced out in front of Kevin's dad's garage or home there, and I hooked up with them guys, and it was just no turning back from then. We drag race on the street, and like Kevin said, with a little light, and we just had a blast. I lost touch with them for a little while, and got back into on road and off road, and then hooked up with them guys again when they started racing out in Linwood, which
Right.
which was some I think pretty close to, well, it was probably around 20, 21 years ago,
Good
because I
Lord.
think I think the track is this next year, according to Hank, is going to be 20 years old.
Really?
And yeah, Linwood's going to have its 20th anniversary
Oh
next
wow.
year. And we were racing on the street before it became the drag, the dedicated drag spot that it is now.
Uh huh.
We raced on the street there probably for a couple of years before then. So it's been a little while.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So for all of us that haven't been up Linwood, this is an actually dedicated track. It's not a
Yeah.
parking lot or
Yeah.
nothing. Okay.
Jerry Anderson had a very good rapport with the mayor in Linwood there,
Uh huh.
and there was a parcel of land adjacent to the street where we raced. We would block off the street, and it was good. It was not a problem. We made do,
Hmm.
and there was a parcel of land there, and he struck up a deal with the mayor, and the mayor said, "Yeah, go ahead and use it." And Jerry had it, had asphalt poured, had it, the timing tower erected, and it's that's been our home track ever since. So yeah, there's no cars that drive on that track at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's a dedicated. It was the only dedicated RC track in the states at the time. I think we've got a couple more now, but
In Chicago.
no, I meant in the U.S.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but for a long time, it was the only one that was just a dedicated spot for RC drag racing.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
man, that ain't bad there, buddy.
No, no, it's not. We were very lucky in that respect. And, Jerry and Billy actually cuts the grass every other week there. So,
Uh-huh.
that's what they wanted. That parcel of land was overgrown. They
Hmm.
wanted it to look good. And, it's been kept up. And for the Nationals, the mayor would come out and, he'd take a look at the cars for the concourse
Okay.
and select a car. And, he'd be at the races for a little while. It's a different mayor now, so I'm not sure if that person or who that person is, if he's come out or
Right.
she, it could be a she. I'm not
Right.
sure. Yeah, if they've come out recently or not, but
Mhm.
it's still a good time.
Yeah, man. I mean,
We're very lucky.
yeah, y'all definitely got a dynamic group. I'm probably one of the top groups in the IMDRA and the RC large scale drag racing and small scale community, man. Y'all guys, y'all pull together. Y'all rival, but y'all still pull together, man.
Yeah,
And that's what makes it all diggity fun. You know what I mean?
it is. It is real. It's a lot of fun to go. To be at the track. We're cutting up, making
Mhm.
fun of each other, and at the end of the day, you
Yeah.
know, at the end of the day, we're all still friends, and it's not that serious. But it's a
Oh,
good time because you're laughing the whole time you're there. You go out there with your car and it stumbles, and they look at you and crack up,
yeah.
and you, you hope to come back and redeem yourself. But
That's pretty good. I finally got old Billy in there. I'm gonna bring him on in a little bit.
so
Hey, so you do 1/10 and quarter scale, huh?
yeah, when I first started, I was 110. I started with an electric rail
Uh huh.
and a funny car. And I
Okay.
was racing Big Will and some of the guys. We had a lot more electric rails back when I started,
Uh huh.
and that was a good time. And then eventually I got into nitro. I had a Wallburn for a little while, and then there was a gentleman that owned a place called Grand Motorsport,
Uh huh.
and he made cars. They were 2-speed, similar to the Grand Motorsport, but a little different design.
Mm-hmm.
And he sent me a Pro Mod. He sponsored me for a while.
Okay.
And so I ran that car for a while. It was one of the first cars back then to run in the mid 1.6s.
Okay.
So it was good until the direct drives came out.
Right.
It was a different story then. I had a 2-speed tractor that just couldn't keep up. And,
Uh-huh.
finally I wind up getting into a loopy car, Drag Race Concepts.
Okay.
Before it was Drag Race Concepts, but
Okay.
and so did that for a little while, and then Hank was teasing us with his quarter scales all the time,
Uh-huh.
and I said, "Man, I got to build one." So I hooked up with Hank
Uh-huh.
in the off season. We met halfway. He's in Indianapolis. I'm in
Yeah.
Northwest Indiana, so we met at a Steak and Shake, and he bought his car and a bunch of pictures and told me where to get this and get that, because at the time, you had to build your own car.
Right.
And
Right.
I came out with a car the following year. I can't recall. I think it was probably Hank thought it was an '08 or '09. But anyway, it was at Rockingham. I debuted a pro stock, and it was a Oldsmobile body, I believe, but
Okay.
I made it look like a Bob Glidden Fairmont.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen that. There's pictures
Was
of
it
it.
was it yellow and blue or something
No, it
like
was white with the red and the blue,
that?
and it
Okay.
said
Okay.
Bob Glidden on the side. And I wind up breaking the record that outing with the
Mhm.
car, and ran really good. I didn't make it I made it to the final, but a
Uh-huh.
gentleman from Ohio, Ross West, got me because I hit the rail at the end of the track.
Right.
But so I got into quarter scales, and I dropped the nitro stuff and got real heavy into quarter scales up until last year. I got back into nitro. I bought a car from Josh, a rail.
Josh
So
Howard.
Josh Howard, yep. So I ran it last year, and I'm running it this year. and then I'm running a couple other nitro cars, but they're classes that I think we just have over at Linwood. It's one of them is an on-road. We call it an on-road, which is an all-wheel drive sedan, and we use like vintage VTA bodies, like Camaros and old Mustangs and stuff like that. Yeah, and these guys were having a lot of fun. With a pro car, you're not out there constantly, right? You don't want to ruin your engine or whatever. And these guys would make pass after pass. I said, man, I got to get me one of those.
Yeah.
And they had GTs, which are 8-scale. They're called GTs. They're all-wheel drive as well, and they run 21 motors or 28s. And then the little ones, the on-roads, run 12s. So I got me a couple of those, and I've been having a blast running with them guys as well.
That's an interesting class there. That's interesting.
Yeah. We were hoping they would catch on. I don't know, but maybe some of the guys that got those kind of cars and don't really bring them out. But the 10 scale essentially is just the one that I have is I want to say it's not a Serpent, it's a Mugen MTX7 that I bought on RC Tech. Got a good deal on it. Got a motor from a buddy of mine that races on road. Got into it as cheap as I could, just to have fun. And it turned out to be a wicked little car.
Is that a head-up class or is that a bracket class?
It's a head-up.
Nice.
Head-up class, and my car runs in the 2 teens. So, which is relatively quick. Most of the guys are either in the 2 teens or 220s, 230s. It's a lot of fun, and they're a lot of fun because they get down the track. They're all-wheel drive. You don't have to worry about them getting squirrely or whatever. And then the GT class is the same thing. They're just a little bigger. But that group of guys that I'm talking about is a really nice group of guys that came from. They used to race at a parking lot nearby, and they call them the 159th Street, racers. But anyway, they came out to run with us, and they liked it. They liked it, and and they stayed. So now they're running their cars, and some of those guys are getting into the pro cars now. I know for a fact, Bernard and Stroker and Freddie Mac just got pro stocks from Josh.
See, that's the key. You got to get them racing. Got to get them racing, and that's what Ron and them guys been talking about. We just got to get the guys racing, and then no matter what level they start off at, just get them racing. And it's in human nature to keep trying to excel. What I mean?
Just like they got me into on road and the GT.
Right.
That they're getting in the pro cars. There's another gentleman, Derek, that ran with them as well, and he's got a pro stock or a funny car, I believe. So yeah, they're getting into the pro classes as well. So
okay. I'm gonna bring in Mr. Billy in a little bit.
Sure.
And bring him on that, and then. But I got one last question I want to ask you. Then I'm gonna ask Mr. Bill, the same questions. So what is your favorite class that you like to run?
It's hard to. I love running my Nitro Rail. Now that I'm back in it, I love that class. The on road as well. As far as quarter scales, because I know a lot of the guys are into the quarter scales. I don't want to say that I got burnt out with quarter scales. I've been doing it so long that when I got back in Nitro, it kind of sparked me again, something different.
Right.
But if I had to say about quarter scales, I like running my 5th scale truck.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you've seen that chick.
I seen it.
That thing's a blast to watch. Yeah, it's underpowered because I only ran a 29.5 last year at the Worlds, made it to the final, and that young gentleman got me. I can't remember his name.
With the Baja, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a close race. I really enjoyed it, and I enjoy running that truck. Right. But I gotta step up if I gotta compete with Wayne and him and that gentleman again. Those guys they're flying with their little 5th scale.
Tony and his son, them boys, they got that 5th scale down pack, man.
Do they?
I had them on a couple weeks ago, man. And They got that Baja. They got it down there. Wayne Prince said he coming out this year with something strong. So
Oh, I
we gotta
believe it.
see. We gotta see. We gotta see. I'm gonna bring in my man Billy, man, because I've been watching him and you for many months in there, buddy. So where you at, Mr. Bill? Let me bring you in.
Me?
Yeah, I got you there.
Oh, I got saved by my wife. I'm a dinosaur, so I almost thought we were going to miss this.
Oh man, yeah, I'm glad we didn't, man. I'm glad we didn't, man. How's
Yeah, me too.
everything?
Oh, really good. Really good. We're having a good time out here. How about you?
Man, I'm living a dream, man.
Are you coming to Wynwood?
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Oh, it's going to be a good one. It is going to be a good one. Yeah.
Man, there's no way I couldn't make that race, man. We got a lot of guys supposed to be coming. Wayne and his whole crew coming.
Oh yeah.
I know Coach and his crew coming. Obviously Mr. Vic and his crew coming.
Yep.
And so I think if I'm not mistaken, the New York boys are coming.
I hope so.
Yeah,
There's some strong running guys out there.
Yeah. The Philly guys are coming. So, man, if everybody put gas in their car and go the same direction up to Linwood, it's gonna be a nice race.
It's gonna be epic. That's for sure.
Yeah. I think it will be, man. Yeah. I'm kind of sad that it's this year, not next year, for your 20th anniversary. But
come again.
Hey, memories. Yeah. Hopefully, there's gonna be a major rivalry that keep going. You know what I mean?
Well, this year we're going to have Little Will out there for the Big Will Midwest Nationals. That's the actual title for this year is the Big Will.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, man. And paying homage to the young man.
Yeah, what a great guy.
Yeah, man. I watched a lot of y'all. I watched a few videos more recently, but I saw some in the prior to when y'all was hitting the golf balls and stuff.
One of a kind, man.
And that's what this sport is about, man. It's about making memories, man, because we only here for a set amount of time.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend mine arguing. I want to spend getting busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Bill, what's a little bit of your background? I asked Mr. Ray the same thing, man. So what's a little bit of your background on racing?
On racing or RC racing?
RC racing.
Well, it was somewhere around, I want to say maybe 2008, somewhere around there. Mm-hmm. I had heard about Linwood. And, man, I'll tell you, I went up there for the first time ever, and that was back before we had the racetrack. We were actually racing on the street. Did I lose you? No. Okay. Anyway, we were racing on the street there, right alongside the racetrack. And my first sight, I pulled up, and as I'm parking, the first thing I see is a quarter scale altered, and it looked like a real altered. And the first thing I'm seeing is from about 100 feet to the finish line, 132 feet. He's still driving this thing like it's a real car. It was a monster, man. I mean, I was like hooked. When that thing went through the finish line, I was like, I got to get me one of those.
Right.
I'm in. I am in on this. It turned out to be Hank Cork. And, my first vision is this thing that looks like a real altered. Anyway, sure enough, before the end of that day, that very first day that I was there, they had a table set up for the timing system, and right to the side they had another table, and Jerry Anderson had 3 dragsters, 10-scale dragsters sitting there. And I said, which one of these are for sale?
Right.
And I the next day I showed up at his house and I bought one. It was a Walburn 2-speed with a TZ18 in it.
Dang.
And I never looked back.
And how long that's been ago?
18 years, something like that. Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Billy, don't forget to tell him you used to drive a jet car.
Yeah, I had a crazy past. I'll tell you, man. Obviously, drag racing has been in my blood my whole life, but I had a wild, real drag racing, not a career, but hobby, I guess, almost a career. Kind of professional, but you got to realize that for us guys like Ray, we had US 30 out here, so when we were kids, it was really easy to get hooked. I'm telling you.
Right.
You go to US 30 and see 32 funny cars doing a what do they call it? The Coca-Cola Cavalcade of Stars. 32 funny cars on one night. So that's the kind of racing we got to see when we were kids. So
Yeah,
Yep.
I always heard stories about US 30, man.
oh wow,
man.
legendary. Yeah, I'm so hooked that I actually had a front engine dragster when I was 14 years old,
Yeah.
doing part-time jobs for $1 an hour. Well, needless to say, that car never got finished, so it never left the garage. But yeah, I've been hooked since then. I've had actual front engine dragsters that I bracket raced and
Right.
really enjoyed bracket racing. And I just lucky one day a guy by the name of Mark Warden says to me, "I'm going to start a Midwest Super Comp series. Are you interested?" And I was like, "Oh my God, to run an NHRA class? Absolutely."
Right.
So we did that for a long time. And while I was doing that, we had a sponsor through a friend of mine, Tommy Gorney and Rich Quaz. They knew Wayne Knuth and Aggie Hendricks. They had the Odyssey jet dragster.
Right. Right.
And got to be friends because they were a sponsor of the series. And well, long story short is they were looking for a driver. And they came to the series. You think there's somebody that could do this or want to do this or
Right.
have the time to do it? And believe it or not, Tony Schumacher was racing with us.
Uh-huh.
And I hooked him up with Wayne, and he drove this Odyssey jet dragster for a couple of years.
Uh-huh.
And after a couple of years, Wayne Knuth had started this precision grinding business. And at the same time, Tony Schumacher was putting together an alcohol funny car team.
Right.
Well, then Wayne's looking for another driver again. And at that time, he was so wrapped up in his business that he really didn't want to go do 40 weeks
Right.
like he was with Tony, maybe, 15 to 20 or so. And I went, I think I can get away from that, man. So sure enough, I drove the Odyssey jet dragster for a few years.
No way.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And then I actually bought the car.
Oh,
And
wow.
I raced it when I owned it as the Nightfire jet dragster, and wow! I mean, I never dreamed that any of that was going to happen, but
Right.
it did. And wow!
Did
Oh
you
my
come
God.
down? Did you come down Buzz Creek a couple times?
Oh yeah, we've been everywhere. So on the East Coast, we've been to Englishtown, Atco,
Okay.
New Jersey.
Maybe that's why I seen it at Englishtown.
up in New York. Where were we in New York and Upper New York, and then up into Canada's and all. We did all those East Coasts, and yeah, it was a great time. Great
So, Mr. Billy and Ray too. Do y'all see a I want to say a familiarity in the big cars?
Oh,
and
yeah.
these especially the quarter scale cars.
Oh yeah,
Do you see how it kind of similars each other?
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely does.
Yeah, I think the guys that have mechanical background or racing background, it might come a little easier, getting into RC because a lot of stuff corresponds. Gearing, tire
Right.
size, rollout,
Yeah.
a lot of that stuff transfers into RC.
Yeah.
Just at a smaller scale. Yeah, and the good thing about RC, you wreck it, you throw it in a car, and you enjoy the rest of the day.
That's the good part, man. I say that all the time. They say, "Will, when you going?" I say, "Man, listen, the RC car can flip over 117,000 times. I don't feel nothing."
Well, ask Ray about his stint as a pastor. Now that he's talking about wrecked race cars, ask him that story. Go ahead, Ray.
I think he's familiar with that story.
Oh, okay.
We're always joking around.
It was a sad day, but it was funny too.
At the Nationals, both Hank wrecked his altered, and Ed Stern, was it Ed? Yeah,
Yeah.
Ed Stern folded up his rail, and they're both quarter scales. And I pit across Kevin, and we're always joking across from each other. And so I got a white a napkin, and I colored it in. I just had the white in the middle.
Uh-huh.
And I went and gave them their last rites, and Kevin too, because Kevin had broke a dragster, so he got T-boned. I said, "I'm here to give you the last rites."
Yeah, Mr. Hank Cork talked about that when I had him
Yeah.
away.
That was a legendary day.
Yeah, I mean,
It
there's
was
always
a sad day. That was an awesome altered, but yes,
Yeah,
shame to see it
yeah.
go. But it happens, and
Yeah.
like Ray said, you get back up and you do it again.
Yeah, you just buy another one. You know what I mean? I'll put that one back together. You know what I mean?
Put it back together.
exactly.
That is the special part of this hobby, man. It's just like I said, the camaraderie you guys got. You know, y'all didn't know each other before anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's pretty neat, man. How I can bring families together, man, and bring people, and you never know what comes from that. You know, that's pretty nice, man. You so both of y'all run electric? One of y'all running gas and nitro or nothing, or what?
What now that you mention electric, both Billy and I have built dragsters, lipo dragsters. They're quarter scale, and we run them in the 2.0 class. They'll
What?
go quicker than 2.0. I'm scared to go quicker though.
Oh yeah, they'll go 1.6s.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
What?
but
yeah.
we're
A
man,
quarter scale dragster?
Yeah.
quarter scale
Couple
dragsters.
guys
They're
already
lipo.
have.
We run how many cells? 4 cells, right?
8.
8 cells. I'm sorry, 4 cell packs. We run 8 cells. There was one. We had to race each other a couple of weeks ago at our points race. He ran a 203. I ran a 202.
Yeah,
But I
That's-
red lit
that's how tough that 2.0 class is going to be.
because
That's
Billy
a
is
nice class, man. Dang.
Billy. We call him Mr. Bracket. It's not bracket racing. It's index, but just the
Right.
same. If you're
Oh, yeah.
facing Billy, you better be on your game.
I like the index classes because it let the new people be able to race
Right.
too.
Anything can run in that class.
Anything.
Yeah, we're definitely going to introduce that next year. In
Yeah.
down here in Virginia, 'cause
Yeah.
that's a nice class. 2.0 class, 230.
Well, you're going to see it big time here in
Yeah,
Winwood.
it's been really popular
10 to
over
12
with
cars.
us.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're
Yeah.
hoping that more for the nationals. Yeah.
Yeah.
10 to 12 on a normal weekend. Yeah.
That's nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's all like Billy says. It's everything. We happen to have quarter scale dragsters. There's 2 other guys that 2 or 3 other guys that have quarter scale dragsters, but I think they're trying to go quicker, set a record, and not really interested in going slow like
Right.
Billy and I.
Right.
If
right.
if 2.0 is slow,
2.0 is not slow with those
No,
cars,
no.
man.
So
They're
what's the mile an
blistering.
hour? What's the mile an hour on that? Is
60, 70,
Yeah.
in there, maybe 80s. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, I'll tell you what, Will, if you want to get an idea of what it looks like with these electric quarter scales, I was fooling around out there one day with Ken Johnson's GoPro. And
Yeah.
we put it on my quarter scale, my electric
Yeah.
quarter scale. If you go to Winwood RC Dragway on their website, on the front page is the video from
Okay.
inside the car. It looks like you're looking through a windshield of a dragster.
yeah,
Check this video out. And I was just goofing around. I went 184 on this pass, right? And if anybody thinks that we're drag racing in a straight line,
Right.
check out this high def video, and you can see I'm steering to the finish line, man, and it's insane. It's pretty cool. Yeah, check it out. It's on the yeah. Go look at that. It's on the front page of the Winwood RC Dragway.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna look at that. So now, what those cars weigh? Do they weigh about the same?
20.
weight?
Yeah, 20 pounds. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
20,
have the
21 pounds.
same as everybody else. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be. That's the rule. It's got to weigh at least 20 pounds.
Yeah.
And we have our brakes. We don't depend on the speed control to stop these.
No.
We've got the brakes set up, mechanical brakes set up on the 3rd channel, so there's no problem getting them stopped.
Right.
Early on, when who was it? Was it Ken? Hank? Billy?
Ken Johnson.
Ken made a blistering pass and broke the chain at the top end and wasn't able to stop it, man. He went over we've got a little bit of a hill or a mountain at the end of the track. We call it Magic Mountain. And he went right over that mountain.
Dang.
Yeah, we've got a catch net and tarps out there now,
Okay.
and everybody's stopping, without a problem now. But just in case something gets away, it's we're able to get it stopped.
That's man. That's spectacular. I didn't know them electric cars were going that fast. Them big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple that have already gone into 6s.
Yeah.
I can't say I have, but I did go a 1700. I couldn't have got any closer to being in the 6s if I tried.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what made y'all switch over? What made you switch over?
Billy made me switch.
Well, actually, I give it to Kurt Gahn made me switch to begin with, but Yeah, that was quite a while ago. Yeah.
Billy had one, and he said, "You should build one." I said, "Yeah, I don't know." And Billy gave me one of his extra front clips, front part of a dragster. So
Right,
all I had to do is put the back end together, and he gave me a motor mount on top of that. So he made it really easy for me to
Yeah.
get,
It's
put a
hard
car
to tell you
together.
no. That's hard to say no to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, actually, what it is it's a gas quarter scale car that I made a motor mount for, and like if on the gas engines, the side that has the clutch.
Yeah.
Well, okay, if you've got grooves for you, so you can move the motor back and forth to adjust the clutch.
Right.
That's where this motor mount bolts to for the electric motor. So you don't have to do anything. You can take a gas dragster and turn it into an electric one just by doing it. You don't have to do anything else to it. So
right.
And what is it? Is it belt driven, chain drive?
No, chain drive. Chain drive.
Still chain.
Just
chain
like
drive
like the gas cars. Yeah.
With 8mm pinion gears, because the motors that we run, the Castle motors, have an 8mm shaft.
Yep.
So then y'all got a good gear combination.
But it's the same 25 chain.
Yep.
Wow.
They're fun.
I can't wait to see that up there. Now I haven't seen that. I mean, what kind of speed controller do y'all use?
It's a Castle also. Castle puts out, if you look on Castle's website, they've got a kit that it's designed for fifth scale vehicles that weigh up to 40 pounds, 45 pounds. And that's what we got. And they've got different motors that you can select. And then they have a step up, which is, I think they call it their Ghost setup, that they, I guess the speed control, the software, you can do a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, the Ghost. See, I keep hearing about that.
If you want to go really, really quick.
Right.
Which,
I fell off at the Mamba. I think I got a Mamba X3 or X7. That's about as far as I got, and I could
the Mamba Shuffle, right?
Yeah, I could.
Where they back up on the stuff.
Yeah,
these Castles don't do it. No.
Yeah, they run censored motors.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So
and it's not ridiculous.
None of that
It's like $600-$700, and you're done. You're in. Yeah, you got a 1.6 car for $600-$700.
Yeah.
And that's fast.
Yeah, if you want to crank that speed up, I've got mine set at 60%.
Yeah,
running 2.0s. I ran a 197 this past weekend because the track was tight. It was gripping real good.
So do you prep the tires the same for that electric, or are you?
Yeah, same tires we run in quarter scale.
Yep. In fact, I just made a purchase from our man Floyd for more tires. Getting ready for the Nationals, so
yeah, it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming. Golly, man.
Well, I think we're under a month now, right?
Yeah,
this is where everybody starts getting antsy, ready to do it.
Man, that's golly, man. So what's the 6 foot on that?
It's not really overly impressive, like 340s, right?
Yeah. I dipped into the 2s a little bit. I had that 1.7 pass that I made. It was a 110 half track. That one, Hank still got his jaw open on that one. Can't believe what he saw. 110 half track.
Yeah.
So y'all got the speed controller ramping it in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess all that power at the front, you'd never get it down.
We're trying not to leave full power.
Right.
Okay.
Right. But this 2.0 class that's just exploding out there. We're having so much fun with that we'll get back to doing speed runs with these cars.
Right,
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
You got guys like Tom Vassy and Ivan and Ken Johnson, and there's a couple others too, and they're all going to be really fast. And one day we're all going to get back into that where we're all trying to go. It's going to get wild as can be. But for right now, man, I'm enjoying this 2.0. It is so when you you get up there and it's like, I wonder what I'm going to be racing. You have no idea,
Right.
Josh is running 2.0s with a
nitro rail.
Nitro rail, yeah. You got Kevin's doing it with a street eliminator.
So it's open to all.
Even Jason's been knocking on the 2.0 doors with a dragster, and it's just anything you could think of. If it goes 2.0, get it in there.
Get it in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was watching Josh run that particular class, and he's running the same one the same rail. He's running really good numbers. I said, "How the hell are you doing it?" I'm
Oh, he
watching
put a
him.
little motor in another one. He's got a
Oh,
2.0
he's got
car.
another one now?
Oh yeah,
But
it's
early-
a dedicated 2.0 car.
Yeah, early on, he would let off about half track and get back in it and run right into two.
He was squeezing that 2.0 before anybody was
Yeah.
this year. Actually,
I said,
so-
I can't
Kevin,
believe you're
too.
getting into 2.0s like that.
Yeah, Kevin too.
Mm.
So it's going to be wild when you get up there and it's heads up and it's anything and everything, and they're going to get to the finish line. You won't know who won till the tree tells you to.
Man, that's racing there.
That's
That-
when you can't figure it out by looking,
yeah.
and you have to wait for the tree to tell you. That's exciting.
Yeah.
You know, I'm hoping because I'm a pro stock man in real life, and I like pro stock cars. Period.
That's going to be big out there this year too.
I really want the pro stock class to become that elite class that, you know, it's so tight at the bottom, it's all on the tree.
In
You know,
fact, like Ray just said, there's at least 3 brand new ones right now in pro stock, right?
Yeah.
Man.
The Nitro Pro stocks. Is that what you're talking about, Will?
Yeah.
No. I don't have anything nitro yet, you know. And I'm talking
You're,
about
okay. Are you talking pro stock fifth scale?
Yeah, see, y'all call it fifth scale. I call it pro stock.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to get that class. Boom. I really like that class. You know, I mean, that's just what I like. And I like competition racing. You know, it's not about how much money you got. It's about how good you on that tree. And, you know, how good your combination is. And I think you can get more people involved with that, you know. So I'm really pushing to push that class, man. But I like that 2.0 class. That's something I know me and Mr. Ron and the new panel, we're gonna sit down and discuss that over the winter. That's nice.
It's not new to IMDRA. I mean, way back they were doing 2.0. Oh yeah, I think it was. I'm not sure if it was Mark Price that started it, but he certainly pushed it way back.
Okay.
What year? Do you remember when we had that Walburn Invitational? Do you remember?
Yeah, was that still on the street? That was on the street, wasn't it? So it was what, 06 or so?
No, I think it might have been one of the first races we had on.
Oh, was it?
But anyway, that was a 2.0 class that I believe it was me and Mark in the final for that one.
Okay. Where was that held at? You said
Mark loves that 2.0 class.
Yeah. Mark
He'll
Price.
push it as hard as
Yeah. I mean, it's just about racing, man. And I
That's
like
why.
what you said. Anybody can race it. You know, just got to dial it.
Yeah.
Index classes is the best way to bring everybody together. I mean, that's a good class, man.
And it's like it brought back my real racing when I was doing it in Super Comp. It's the exact same thing.
Right.
You know, that was an 890 index.
Yeah, but this in Super Comp though, them jokers had them throttle stopped, them throttle. Man, I used to hate running them jokers, man. You get out there, just man, you leave, and all of a sudden this go. I'm like, man, what's going? Yeah, I'm over there sitting there. Yeah, I whooped him. I got him. And
well, you know, and I'll tell you, I haven't done this Super Comp in 25 years or something, you know. But back when I was doing it, we were going 890s at like 150 or so, maybe 160. Today, these guys are putting pro stock motors in these Super Comp cars. They're running 890 at 200 miles an hour.
They're getting busy, man.
Have you seen this at national events?
I've seen it, man. They come on when that sucker come on. It's
200
ridiculous.
miles an hour.
Man,
an 890 class.
Yeah, they getting so it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
they pass you so far and flip your car over, man.
Yeah.
But I remember, especially when I used to run, because I started off running bracket. I remember running dragsters. I remember particular guys, man. Guy named Doobie and them. Man, they had these dragsters dialed in. They would run dead on.
Where did you race out there?
Capitol Raceway. Oh, you said what or where?
Where? No, where?
Capitol Raceway, Dinwiddie, Buzz Creek. We traveled the circuit real.
How about Atco? Did you ever go to Atco?
Yeah, I used to love Atco.
I ran my first 300 mile an hour there at Atco.
Get out of here.
Yeah, Bob Vance ever owned it. Yeah.
I remember. I liked Atco but that was when I was in my motorcycle days. We used to run big tire up there, so I enjoyed.
Maybe you saw it. We had the Projet Nationals out there. Does that sound familiar?
I remember that. Like I said, I remember seeing, especially Nightlight. When
Nightfire, Nightfire.
I remember that name because it used to come. Like I said, y'all used to come different tracks that I've been to, and I remember seeing that, and it was just always amazing to see that. You know, I didn't like to be up there on the stage when y'all was up there because all you smell was that kerosene or butane, whatever it is.
Kerosene.
Yeah, tear your eyebrows off, man. Hey, but do you remember when? I know it's getting off topic, but you remember when the guy had the jet motorcycle came out?
Yeah,
What was
yeah.
his name? Um,
I don't
was it
remember his
Spider Man?
name.
It wasn't Spider Man. It
No,
was.
no.
Oh man, off topic, but yeah, man, that that jet stuff is crazy. I'm surprised nobody came up with a quarter scale RC jet car yet.
They're out there. There's a couple out there.
Yeah, we've seen them.
Yeah, go to Mark Price's page. He's got a couple of videos of
Yeah.
I think a funny car it's Santa Pod, and there was a guy actually came to Rockingham when we were there with one that said Queen of Diamonds on it, and I know that for a fact because I
Really?
used to race Queen of Diamonds when Al Hanna, the real car, had it. But
I remember Queen of Diamonds. I remember Queen of Diamonds. I remember that.
And he was at Rockingham with it. Yeah,
For real?
yeah.
Man, so I guess y'all gonna say the 2.0 is y'all favorite class now.
Yeah, right at this
You know,
moment.
yeah, you asked
absolutely.
me earlier, and I forgot about that car. I didn't even mention it, but yeah, that's become a really fun class.
Really?
It's got to be one of my favorite cars,
Yeah.
Yeah,
if not the favorite.
Right. I'm gonna bring Mr. Hicks in because we about to end, but Mr. Hicks, I guess he want to come in there toward the end. What's up, Mr. Hicks?
Will, I
Huh?
didn't know you were going to bring me in. Look at me. I'm just laying back on the couch looking
Yeah.
good.
No, we'll talk about the life of luxury over here. Look at this guy.
I didn't know you were going to bring me into the show. Hey, man, everybody.
You've been
knows,
outed, buddy.
Man, you guys have been having a great conversation. I've been enjoying it. Just sitting back here, just reminiscing about old times.
Hey, it's
Mhm.
drag racing.
Hey, man, you
Yeah.
got two of the best competitors. You know, it's always a good time when we come up there, man. And you know what? Just to see the rivalry, how guys
Yeah.
race, and Ray, I could say of all, I remember when you had that Glidden quarter scale when
Right.
you first came out with that car. But I can tell you, of all your cars that you've had, I used to love your dragster. Then you made that fifth scale truck, and I was like, wow, yeah. I mean, you're a great builder. I don't know, you know, you guys
That's
put
a
these
fact.
things in your head, and you can build it. That's next level stuff right there. You just don't.
Well-
you can't.
Well, if imagination is anything, then it's Hank Cork, man. I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah,
cars
yeah,
he's
yeah.
had, pretty
Hank,
wild.
Hank made a Frankenstein quarter scale, had 2 nitrous motors on it. And I was
Yeah.
like, man, that thing ain't gonna never run. But damn if it didn't go down the
He
track.
did.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
It didn't set no records, but it went down there.
Yeah.
It was. So
Yeah.
like I
When he
said,
got it just right, it was hell. It ran really good. I got to give it Hank an A for effort, because that guy
Nothing
did
has
not
ever
give up.
sounded like that thing, too. It had a distinctive sound.
I bet
Yeah.
it did.
Ooh.
oh, it was crazy, man. You saw
Yeah.
that thing, and he got both of them fired up, and I was like, oh my goodness. Now, you know what? If I had the ingenuity that Hank has or you guys have, I said one year that I was going to build my own car. I think about 3 weeks into it, after I had wasted so much carbon fiber, I said, you know what? Let me just go buy it. Because this is not my thing. I just need to buy a car that's ready to go.
Get a Floyd Vic car, right?
Yeah, there you go. You know,
Yep.
going back, Will, my first trip to Linwood, you know, I saw Linwood on the internet, and you know, I was like, man, these guys are racing, man. They're doing real racing. This is what it's about, because it was a real track, and I had never seen a real RC drag track, and I was like, man, these guys are racing, man. And the first year I got up there, man, it was so exciting. I'm telling you, and just, you know, some of the guys. The guy that probably helped me the most when I came to Linwood was Too Slow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Me too.
This cat, he could tell you some stuff about it. Say, look, man, you got to go turn your clutch down a little bit. You know, you got to, hey, man, just turn that bottom end screw a little bit. So just being there for 3 days and in that atmosphere and being able to learn, you know, from other guys that are there. And I'll tell the new guys that have never been, little Will, hint, 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 hint. You better get some pointers from these guys, because they know the track, they know the air,
Right.
they know, you know, they can tell you how to go fast there. And even Big Pound, I don't know, you know, I don't know where Big Pound
absolutely.
is at, but I can tell you, Big Pound, Big Pound used to try to pick on me,
Yeah.
and he still picks on me. But you know, I'm not able to race when I come up there. But I got something for Big Pound in October. You just
Oh,
yeah.
well, I'll tell you what, a couple of weeks ago, Big Pound and Ivan were going at it with their body cars.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, they were putting on a show.
What?
They're there. They're ready to go fast. Yeah.
Dog it, man.
Man,
Yeah.
it's fun, man. You guys, I mean, you guys,
Yeah.
and you talk about one of the premier tracks. It's dedicated RC track, and it's well seasoned, good group of guys, well run. I told Will he'll get a chance to hear Jerry talk. He was like, "Who is that guy?" That's Jerry. He owns the track.
The mayor.
Yeah,
Man. Yeah, dang, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to Linwood, man. I know the buzz is going, and everybody's looking forward to it. They putting in their vacation in. They buying leave from other people, telling people to dedicate leave to them. So it seemed like it's set up to be a great race for this year, man. It's good, good
Mhm.
race,
you'll
man.
never forget it. You go up there, you'll never forget it. And I can tell you that I think I've been going there long enough now that I've seen some kids grow up, and now those kids have their own kids.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Time flies.
Yeah, man. And we're still out there doing the same thing. You know, all of us got gray hair now, and we're just out there just doing the same thing, playing with these cars.
Well,
And,
and it
never
goes
gets old.
back to like what we try to promote. What I feel that we try to promote is legacy, because you guys laid a foundation 20 something years ago, is able for guys like me, Mo, Warren, all them guys to keep on racing even after y'all say, man, we're just going to watch it. You know what I mean? And it's just, and it's amazing the foundation that I listen to, and when you turn off the noise and you just look
Yeah.
at the foundation,
Yeah.
man, this sport is amazing, man. It's amazing, and it done lasted. You know what I mean? So,
Well,
Well,
I can tell
speaking
you
of
this.
speaking of kids,
uh-huh.
my biggest nemesis that I don't want to have to race when I'm in bracket
Oh
is
Lord.
Camillo.
Carmelo.
Austin. Yeah. Oh
Hey.
boy.
Hey, I done seen y'all race at least 15 times, man. That little boy is good,
He
man.
is
Yeah,
good.
yeah, he's good, man. Hey, check it out. Now, I want to tell you guys this. You got some guys from the Northeast coming. You got guys, I guess, the Jersey crew's coming, North Carolina crew.
I hope so. Yeah.
I mean,
They're
these
fast
guys
cars.
everybody comes together Sunday morning after qualifying. The excitement is there. It's going to be something. And I will, everybody that's been over that hill in the back, I call
Magic
it
Mountain.
I call it the Dukes of Hazzard Hill, because when they jump, it's like they jump over the road in the back and they go over there in the weeds, and I'm like, dang, they couldn't get that thing stopped. But I think Kevin said that you guys kind of fixed that whole issue with that. So
Yeah.
hey man, great track.
I would say anybody that comes with anything to race on Friday night, you want to be in the shootout we're calling it Go on Green. It's a bracket race that's no yellows, just green. All you're going to see on the tree is green.
Wow.
And it's for money. Yeah, it's going to be for some good money. So if you got a car, there's no reason to not be in this race.
Yeah.
And that's Friday night.
Well, I know I'll be in it. I know that's for sure.
Go on green.
Go on green.
Go on green. No yellows.
No yellow, just instant green.
Instant green.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Good God Almighty.
Yeah. On a bracket tree. So all you're going to see is your green. He's going to see his green. No yellows, and you better be paying attention.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
Oh man, but red lights still count.
Oh yeah.
That's
but you won't red light unless you're taking a shot at it. So
yeah.
There's no way you can see green and red light. If you got red, you were just pulling the trigger happy. That's all. So quick draw.
They do that in Tim Scale. I watched they did that for something like $35,000 pot they had.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It was called Instant Green.
Yeah.
And they did something like that. So that's man. Hey, y'all being creative, man. Y'all.
We did it last year. It was wild. Yeah.
Was it? Dang.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, Will. There you go. Instant green.
That's
anything. Nice. If it runs down the track, enter it. I don't care what it is.
I like that. But
yeah.
I'm just coming down there focusing on me. I'm just focusing on a couple things, and so when I get down there, my mind gonna be already focused on on getting one of y'all main guys down there.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, he's been talking enough trash.
And who would
now
that
he
be?
gotta back it
Come on, say the name.
up.
Let's hear it
Now he gotta
officially
back it
here.
up.
yes, sir. I'm coming down there to introduce myself to Mr. Pound.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
I think it's gonna be good fun. I just I think it's gonna be real fun, man. I
Yep.
think we're gonna have a good time. I told Mr. Vic, I said Mr. Hank been beating him for the last 5 years. I said he got to come down and beat Hank sometime. You know, what I mean? I said, God, Lee, man. I said this man put something on you every time y'all get you the track.
Man, let me tell you something. He will not have any wheels on his car all weekend. He won't start it up. He'll just sit over there. You'll be like, hey, what are you doing there? You'll be over there working on his car.
Yeah, and then
Time to
come out
go.
and hurt you.
Yep, time to go. Oh, he ready. You better believe he's
I
ready.
ain't
I
never
think
seen nothing like it, man. I
he's
ain't
a
never seen nothing
sandbagger.
like it.
That's what he is. He's a big old sandbagger. He be sitting over there. I was like, man, that car ain't gonna be ready. Guess what? He put the tires on and started up. He going down the track.
Yeah.
There's a good story with that. What was it? Maybe about 3 years ago at a national. Remember Ross West?
Yeah, I sure do. Out of Ohio, right?
Yeah, out of Ohio. He was pitting next to me, and Hank had bought his car kind of in pieces. He was putting it together at the track. And this guy, Ross, was so worried about him. He goes, "Did you see Hank?" I said, What's going on? That car is not together. He's not going to have it done in time. I said, just relax. You'll have it done.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be ready. He was so nervous for Hank. But when
Right.
it come time to run, Hank had that car running. And you wind up in the finals, I think. But it's hilarious because Hank is just, get to the track. He'll work on his
Right.
car a little bit. You think he's not going to be ready? He's ready. Don't let him fool you.
Yeah.
Man, that's what's up, man. Again, it's a legacy, man, and I
Yeah.
enjoy history. I'm a history buff,
Yeah.
and I enjoy when you guys come on and y'all talk about the history, man. Then I look at like Mr. Perez. I look at this shelf in the back. I mean, that man got some equipment back there, man. Banners,
Been
everything.
lucky. A lot, really lucky. You know what? I have to give a shout out to my wife because she, I haven't traveled in the last few years because work has been so busy. But I have attended quite a few nationals, and it was always with my wife and her girlfriend, Karen, had helped out. And
Okay.
man, it's a blessing when you have a spouse
Hmm.
that supports your little hobby.
Yep.
Right.
You
I'm
know.
lucky that way too.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
cool.
awesome. And she'll be at the nationals, but Karen helps at with the
At the
timing and all
time.
that.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
timing,
she-
but the paperwork,
data,
right?
the data input. She's
Yeah.
second to none. She can do it like
Exactly.
and my wife supports my hobby too. She just never sees a credit card bill, so that's how she supports it. I just keep it
Yeah,
separate. Just
that's
pay
why
it.
there's Affirm and PayPal credit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just tell my wife, "Hey, I got to make a payment." What's that
Right.
for? Don't worry about it. Let's just
Don't worry about
make the payment.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. Yeah. I know that conversation.
Yep.
Yeah, my wife, she came out. She came out to a couple shows. She said, but she said that ain't, she gotta see more action because I come out there, I always lose. So she said she tired of this garbage. So
Now, the fast guys say they're coming, and I'm not calling names, but all the fast guys say that they're coming. All the fast guys, and all the fast guys out there, you know who you are. I don't have to say your name.
hmm
You say you're coming. This is where the rubber meets the road, so to speak. Got to
That's
turn
it.
them loose. Got to turn them loose.
yeah, yeah. I mean, if y'all running 1.6s and stopping, all that stuff about that shutdown that can't matter because y'all boys getting busy with a 20-pound car.
Well, like I said, go to Linwood RC Dragway and check out that video, and you'll see.
Mhm.
Boy, I stopped way short after going 184, and it was probably somewhere around, I don't know, maybe 69, 70 miles an hour.
Mhm.
So yeah, no problem. Yeah.
And we're gonna I know you only got a couple minutes left, Will, but I think for the first time, and I know we're gonna have this thing up and running by then.
Mhm.
We're gonna do a 4 platform live stream.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
So people will get a chance to see what we're doing.
Oh,
Because
that's cool.
I think that's how we're going to continue to grow. Is people have to see it.
Yeah,
They
that's a great
gotta,
idea, Ron.
besides coming, at the track, because where we're at is limited, and people just don't come there. Just the people that know about it. You start getting it out there like that. We
Yeah.
had some people, man, that saw what we were doing, and they were like, "Man, I've never seen anything like this before." And I was like, "Really?" They were like, "No, man, this is crazy." So there it is.
It really
So,
is. I mean, we look like we're professionals in every way for these national events. It's just, it is amazing. It really is. It needs to be documented. You're right.
Yeah, I like that, man. Like I said, as well as y'all guys, but Mr. Hicks is putting a lot of work in trying
Yeah.
to bring the world to
It's
hear
not
what
easy
he's saying.
either. I know yeah.
It can't
What
be
you do,
easy.
Ron, I did with the big car, so I know how hard you work. So, yeah.
man, I gotta go cut grass. I gotta go cut grass.
Well, that wasn't part of it, but
I gotta do it, Jerry. I gotta go cut grass. I'm like, man, shit. I don't even like cutting my own grass.
Man, but the legacy and the history you guys got, man, is just it's second to none. The friends that y'all guys have made, man.
yeah, it's like a big family.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's just Mr. Vick has said something about a few years ago on a podcast. He had said that it's like one big family reunion once a year. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So 4 times, yeah. I think he said once a year at that time though. But it's like, man, it's everybody come together from all over the world, man.
Yeah.
You can't beat that. You
Yeah.
you cannot beat that, man, at all.
Australia, Puerto Rico, where else have they've come from everywhere, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to get that nowhere, man.
No.
That is it is truly amazing, man. The amount of energy that goes into this hobby, man. It's again to me, it's beyond it's beyond a hobby. It's a sport, man. That's my thing. You said it's on the Linwood site.
Yeah. Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
LinwoodRCDragway.com.
okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. It's Miller time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take care, Ron.
Okay, man. Thanks, guys. Good talking
see
to
you soon.
Take care.
God willing, creek don't rise. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
That's
We'll see you then.
Well, guys, I appreciate both of you guys coming on, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was enjoying. I enjoyed it, and I know
Same here.
everybody else did. I see everybody that stuck in with us, man, and just to watch you guys, and that means it was interesting, and they respect you guys. So
Yeah.
from the right to the left,
This
'cause
is a good platform you have going here. This
Man,
is good.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Big,
y'all.
big
sir.
props to you, man. I really, really appreciate what you've been doing.
Man, thank you, man. Again, y'all allowed me into y'all sport, man. I'm just trying to do the right thing with it, man. Mr. Ray, because I had you on here first, man. Any last things you want to say to the guys, man?
No, just looking forward to meeting you guys or seeing you guys in person here pretty soon.
Yeah,
We'll be there.
Same here.
It won't be long, man. And Mr. Billy, any last things you want to take to the new guys that's coming out?
Yeah, you love it once you're in for life.
Man,
Yeah.
that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
If
Uh-huh.
you need help, don't hesitate to ask because everybody is normally willing to help.
Man, that's good, man, and that's true, and that's the one good thing about this sport that separates from the real cars to what we run. A lot of the guys in the bigger cars, they don't want to help because that's their
Right.
career.
Mhm.
That is their career. So,
Right.
but
This
we in
is
the sport,
different. Yeah.
yeah. The competition is still there, but the drive for I'm not telling you nothing is not there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, man, again, y'all, man. I can't say nothing else, man, but I appreciate you guys and I know I'll see y'all real soon, man.
Yep.
It'll be here before you know it.
Yeah, and make sure y'all tell Big Pound, Lil Will is coming.
I'll call him
He
right
already
now.
knows. He can't wait to see you either. So
I know that's right, man. We're
Yeah.
gonna have a good time.
Oh,
Man.
good guy.
Yeah.
Salt of the earth, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. Y'all have a blessed evening, man.
You
I
too.
appreciate everything y'all do for the sport.
You do
Okay.
the same. Take care.
All right, sirs.
All right. Bye.
Well, guys, man, what can you say, man? like I told y'all, this sport here is dynamite, man. No matter what happens, what goes on, it's just fun. It's fun, y'all. So hey, stay tuned. We got some big things happening. Like Mr. Ron said, we trying to bring this to the I guess the 27th century or 26th century. I don't know what century we in, but we're trying to make it. We trying to bring it up to speed for you guys. More interaction with this new AI stuff. There's a lot of stuff we can do now with not having a whole bunch of knowledge. So it make even guys like me look like we know what we're doing. Shout out to all the tracks, everybody that's getting busy, man. It's all about the racing, man. It's all about the racing. Um, you know, everybody has their ups and downs with this race, but man, everybody having fun. That's the key right there, man. Shout out to our sponsors, man. ABC Supply. They always give you what you need when you got roofing, siding, shingles, doors, windows, everything you need. Fuel Factory. That's who we'll be debuting their fuel. They making some nice blends for the RC community. It's still in development, still in testing. So we trying. We got the guys, Brook Brothers, the Brook Boys. So they're working on it with us, man, and trying to get us some stuff, man. Just to get us right, man. Floyd Vic chassis, SRE engines. As y'all know, SRE now sells ALX. I believe that's the motor that they do now. So he's a distributor for them, and good guy. And I don't know the whole thing about him. I had to bring him in here and so he could talk about his engine a little bit more. I don't know if all his engines are going to be modified or what, man. So stay tuned. The community's growing, y'all. Prince RC Dynos. Prince Wayne just came up with a new dyno, new platform. It's really nice and it's a little bit more affordable. So you guys got to check Prince Dynos out, man. Just message me or Kayla, and Kayla Prince is her name. To get you some information on the dynos if you need dynos for your cars. He also got On Stat with Kevin Moore and his brother and his son Jason. I mean, I can't wait to meet them, man. I had them on the show. They owe me a hat, so I can't wait, man. And Millennium Pools, they build pools all over the country, man. KDT Innovation, Colonial Beach Raceway. That's where our home track at for the guys. With IMDRA, that's our home track, and so. Man, hey guys, it's time for me to get out of here. And y'all know how I say, be cool in y'all stool, be light on y'all flight. I'm going to see y'all again, God's willing, next month.